Hello and welcome back to my channel, which is getting renamed soon to what? I'm not sure. This is the Softest Bunny Contest. This summer my son decided that he wanted to find out who was the softest bunny. And of course the only way to figure out who the softest bunny is to do an experiment that takes out who you know who you are touching. Because of course we all have our favorite bunny, and we all had the rabbit who we thought ought to win. And as it turns out, we were all wrong. It was awesome. But, so Softest Bunny Contest, what we did is for each summer clip, which is the haircut the rabbit gets in the summer, I prepared and spun up each one of our 9 rabbits the same. So everything here is approximately a fingering weight 2-ply. So in order to eliminate our ability to be biased in the yarn, because of course all the rabbits have their own color, we had to do a blind test. And how we manage the blind test is with a thing called a feely box. If you can accidentally see through it, you can't be biased because the colors that are inside change the colors of the yarn, which is really cool. That's a sciencey thing. It's awesome. We had a 9-place elimination graph, which looks like this. There's a first 2 rounds, and then one of them moves on to the next, and then there's that second full round, a third full round, and a 4th round with just 2 to determine who wins. Down below that is a score sheet, and in this case the lowest score was the best. So who do you think will be the winner of the softest bunny? Will it be Reese, Max, Snickers, Butterscotch, Lumpkin, Tootsie, Sugar, Skittles, or Peanut? Who knows? Let's find out. This is the order that this one is going to go in. So these are the first 2 I put in, and he has to feel them and tell me which is softer. Go ahead and put your hands in there and tell me which one is softer.
I think the one on my right.
That one is softer? Okay, so this one is going to go into the next round because we have 9 rabbits. And he doesn't know which one it's going to be because I can rearrange things however. Okay, go ahead and feel again. Tell me which one is softer.
Definitely the one on the right.
Side. Okay. So then this one moves on. And this one goes away. But we're not going to do that one yet. We're just going to set this one aside here. And then we have our next 2 contestants.
Okay.
Okay.
I think this one, the one on my right again,
Is softer. Okay.
is softer.
Alright, so then
Make sure to use my right hand on both of them this time so that there was no issues.
and then that one goes over there. And then this one can sit here for a bit. And then our next 2 contestants, I forgot to ask you who you think is going to be the softest. Go ahead and feel.
I think Max will be the softest.
Okay, so I'm going to write down.
This time I think the one on the left is a little softer.
Okay. And then our last two before we move on to our elimination rounds. Okay, go ahead.
Okay. I think the one on this left again.
Okay. So let's see who that was. Ah, that one surprises me. Okay, so now we are going to go to these two.
Okay.
Okay, go ahead and feel those.
This one.
Okay. And then these two, go ahead and feel.
Sorry. I think this one's a little softer.
Okay. And then our last ones, and we will have the winner of your softness test. Go ahead.
Okay. I think this one on the right.
Okay.
So Gail, who do you think is going to have the softest yarn?
I'm having a hard time deciding between Reese, Butterscotch, and Max.
Okay.
So I am actually going to go with Reese. Oh boy. This is harder than I thought it would be. This one.
This one's softer?
So the final winners in our Feely Box test came out to be a Reese Rabbit. Max came in after that. Snickers was after that. And Butterscotch was after that. And all of these were in approximately the same area of softness, except that Reese was super soft. He came out as a clear winner, even though he didn't win every round, like first or second in most of them. And then we had a surprisingly large gap where my Lofty Rabbits, these three, Sugar and Skittles and Tootsie, came out all about the same. They all had approximately the same softness score, although just feeling them, I would actually put Skittles at the top of them. But that's not where she balanced out, which is interesting. I expected that Lumpkin would not be as soft as anybody else. My mother predicted that she would be the softest, and as it turns out, she's not. And I knew she wouldn't be because she had such a large amount of guard hair, which tends not to translate to softness. Now, this is still Angora, so it's really soft. But Peanut is the one that really surprised me. He scored one of the lowest, and to pet him, he is one of the softest rabbits. And that just did not translate in his yarn. And I tried it with several different skeins of his yarn, and it just doesn't. So it was really interesting to me in the blind test, and how much personal bias plays into these things, because Snickers was not even on my radar for this. So with that, I am going to say goodbye. Thank you for watching, and have a great day. Like and subscribe if you want to see more of this sort of shenanigans, and we will catch you next time.